Subscribe to our channel, or else this spider will crawl on your face while you're sleeping. True beauty isn't something that's accepted worldwide, but is just another stereotype set by the society under the category of beauty standards. In fact, it is exactly what the world would consider imperfect, or maybe call it out of the box. The imperfections that break the stereotype, yet look so perfect, are exactly what make a person beautiful. Today, we are going to share 10 examples of the rarest beauties around the world, which will completely change your perspective on this very concept. Number 10. Evita Delmundo. 20-year-old Evita Patcey Edgar Delmundo is no stranger to bullying. When she was a child, cruel classmates called her Monster and Chocolate Chip Cookie because of the hairy, dark brown moles and birthmarks that covered her entire body. But now, the Malaysian, who works part-time at a local cat cafe, is defying the people who taunted her by auditioning for Miss Universe. Beauty isn't what we think it is today. Real beauty is a lot more than that box. Number 9. Maria Oz. With the age of internet and technology, it's very easy to become an icon or popular by doing something unconventional. Maria is one such example, a Ukrainian girl who didn't change her features or spend thousands of dollars on surgery, but used some unique ways to express herself. After getting her appendix removed, she started exploring different ways of killing time and came across photography, a skill that helped her become an Instagram model with 135.9 thousand followers who admire her unconventional looks. What's so different about her is her big, round blue eyes that the world thinks are impossible to naturally have, and lips that not many people get naturally. As a child, she was bullied by other children at her school for having such large eyes and features that were different from most of them. A lot of people compare her with dolls or anime characters with big blue eyes that a normal human being doesn't have. Maybe beauty is just to be your own self and embrace the truth, something that not a lot of people do. Number 8. Harnum Kaur. A body positivity activist, Harnum Kaur is no ordinary model. Diagnosed with a disease that causes uncontrollable hormone imbalance, Harnum had a beard from a very young age. Obviously unable to stand up to the beauty standards of society, Harnum was extremely abused and bullied as a child that led to serious problems like self-harm, depression, and suicidal tendencies. It was a big step, but a brave one that led her to peace of mind. She accepted the so-called flaw in her body and decided to live with it. By the age of 16, she was already rocking her beard and started a new life that was all about acceptance. Yes, it wasn't easy. She got a lot of backlash from haters, people mistaking her for being a man, and much more. But she did not let any of this push her back. Not anymore. Her signature style is a turban with a winged eyeliner, and spiced up with her beard. She broke all the social and cultural norms and bashed the concept of beauty that everyone's trying to achieve. Today, she is a famous British model, Instagram model, and is not only bashing the high beauty standards, but also the gender norms that people associate with each other. Well, as Harnum says, if you've got it, rock it! Number 7. Grace Jones. Oblong face, heart-shaped face, round face, square face, the list goes on. But what shape is the perfect one? The answer? Every shape is perfect. The key is to embrace your face and be the only one to own it. Don't let people own and try to fix your face. Grace Jones is a Jones. Yes, you heard that right. Instead of introducing her as a diva or an icon, she prefers being called a Jones because she knows she's something that none of those other words can describe except her own individuality. Grace has an extraordinary facial feature. Geometrically sharp jawbones, complemented with wide jaws and thin eyebrows. She sure knows how to nail every look possible, be that a bold, bald look or an extreme flat-top haircut. She had a traumatic childhood back in Jamaica, but later migrated to America and made a career out of her musical capabilities and became a muse for everyone. Number 6. Ia Ostergren. Mother of two, Ia Ostergren was actually an ugly duckling at school. The sporty 5'10" blonde with belief-defying proportions, and ended up being depressed. Ostergren began documenting her already fit body on Instagram in August of 2014, which was the crucial idea and would affect her future life. According to the Daily Mail, she works out regularly to keep her physique trim and consumes 2.2 kilograms of meat a week to maintain her muscle. This unique beauty might be out of the box, but that is exactly what makes her unique. Number 5. Sean Ross. Talking about unique beauty and accepting oneself the way they are, we can't ignore the men who struggled with acceptance too. The first African-American albino male model, Sean Ross, did not let his unordinary looks keep him from doing what he loves. Growing up, it wasn't easy for him to cope with all the bullying and getting called names like powder or whiteout. But just like all the other strong people on this list, he moved out of the little suffocating bubble these people had created for him and started his career in a very unexpected field. Though it can be dangerous for his health to get exposed to harsh lights or the sun as it may burn his skin, he used his rare hair color, which is described as blonde, his unique green eyes, despite the condition and pale skin, to stand out in the industry as rare. He is not unique as far as his condition is concerned, because this genetic condition is found all around the globe, but working in a field that is full of beauty standards is sure as hell rare. Number 4. Nikia Phoenix. People have been living with freckles for centuries, but mostly they were the ones with light skin, and for ages, girls have been trying to hide these spots in order to look flawless. However, we can say that this age is all about acceptance, and freckles have instead become a trend. Instead of hiding them, girls are literally making faux freckles on top of their makeup. Nikia, however, is no ordinary girl with just some freckles. She's black, but has freckles too, something that she was bullied for when she was younger. In a post on Instagram, she wrote, quote, "I didn't think that there was anything strange about it until I would walk out of my door to go to school, and kids would point at me and laugh, saying, 'You're not black, you have freckles,' or 'There's something wrong with you.'" She concluded her point by saying, quote, "I wouldn't change what I went through. These freckles have helped to define me. They have made me stronger. I'm a black, freckled woman, and proud." Yet another example of owning oneself and becoming a trendsetter for everyone else out there. Number 3. Koudia Diop. She calls herself the Melanin Goddess, but years before Koudia Diop came to celebrate her strikingly dark skin, the 19-year-old model struggled with bullying over her complexion. Today, it's not only her proudest asset, it's made her an overnight social media sensation. After partnering with The Colored Girl on a recent campaign to promote diversity, images of Diop went viral online. The Colored Girl is a creative agency dedicated to celebrating beauty in women of color. And with that, it's now time for today's subscriber pick. Today's photo was sent to us by one of our subscribers, so if you come across a photo online and want to know more details about it, just send it on over to us. We might even feature it on a future video. Number 2. Slick Woods. About 5 years ago, she was just another homeless teen, just another face on the streets, until one favorable day when she had an encounter with the English model Ash Stymist, who changed her life. Quote, "He found me one day at the bus stop, and we spent the day together," she said in Palm Springs during the first weekend of Coachella, where Mercedes-Benz chose to launch its #WeWonder campaign. The company snagged Woods as the representation of youth for its manifesto, which brings together different voices, from singer Solange Knowles to designers Carol Lim and Humberto Leon of Opening Ceremony, to discuss ideas for the future as part of the unveiling of its electric SUV, the Mercedes-Benz Concept EQ. Quote, "He found out about how my life was and never let me leave his side again," she continued of Stymist. "He kind of took me under his wing and taught me about how life should be, basically, and I never went hungry again." Today, with her teeth that make her stand out from the rest of the crowd, Slick Woods is considered a unique beauty. Number 1. Ducky Thought. Have you ever seen a real-life Barbie, but with a little change? If not, then this is your chance to see one. Ducky Thought, a black model who almost won Australia's Top Next Model, is known for breaking the beauty barriers, and her beauty is not limited by her skin color. Well, it shouldn't be anyways. She has stepped into an industry to create diversity, as she once said, quote, "I'm often the only black woman on set." Truly stunning and amazing at her job, Miss Thought had her fair share of struggle in the industry when some ignorant people still believe in racism and fail to give her the position she deserves. However, embracing herself made her achieve a lot in life and become a symbol of true beauty. And as always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and click that bell icon.